Alright, so, this may be a bit different to other videos that I create. However, a new game has released onto the Roblox transport scene, and that is British Railways. It has been under development for a while now, and this game from the first impression, probably seems better than SCR. So in this video, I am going to review British Railways, and see if it is any good. Let's go. First up, we have the GUI, and it seems pretty clean. We have 6 buttons, which are Drive, Explore, Guard, News, Settings and the Shop, and some wiggly lines as a background, but it seems pretty nice, clean cut and modern. Let's try and see some trains. So currently, we have 3 trains, the Class 142, the Class 156, and lastly, the Class 170. Now, what is cool about this is that you can actually pick your own livery. We have the standard British Railway livery, and 3 other liveries, which all cost money. Now, we are going to drive the Class 142, since it is the only train we could afford. We will also drive in the 2-coach variant. We also have routes to choose. We have 5 free routes. However, I won't be covering all of them in this review. We will also be driving a short route, which is a regional service between Woodham Sidings and Preston Junction. Alright, so here is the train, loaded up. So, as we can see, we have a very nice looking train model. The exterior looks fabulous, and well, it looks probably better than some SCR train models, which are even meshed. Take the Class 143, for example. They may not be the same train to this Class 142, but we can see the Class 142, in British Railways, looks a bit more realistic compared to SCR, and take this in mind. They just released the game. The cab also looks spectacular in its own right, and it even has animated parts, something which SCR doesn't have. And you can operate the buttons too. This is just unbelievable. The GUI is just, I have no words. We have the 2 levers here, one for braking and one for acceleration, and if we press on the next station button, you have a fold-out schedule, so look at that. Other things, on the train GUI, is the open doors feature, a cab light, and headlight feature, high horn, and low horn. You can switch between the cabs of the cameras, plus, change the area of which the camera is set, and lastly, what looks to be a guard feature. So yes, I have to give a big pass on this one. The last thing we are going to cover in this review are the stations. So if we go back to the normal game GUI, and go on to the Explore page, we have a few stations that we can go to in the game. The rest we have to discover, and to discover them, we have drive a route, and stop at that station to discover. Obviously, we can't review all the stations. However, we will only review one. So let's go. So here we are at Preston Junction. This is probably the biggest station on the network, and is inside of a high residential area. As we go in, we can see advertisements, and interestingly, an advertisement from the Rail Challenge crew. We also have a map right next to that, and plus, they also change just like inside of SCR. We also have ticket barriers, and the most interesting thing, that everybody wanted inside of SCR, is what looks to be AI passengers, which is really cool. After we go over the footbridge, on the other platform we can see a station sign, which looks to be in British Rail font, which this game's time period is based off, probably. We also have a bay platform, with a sign which shows the destinations you can go to off that bay platform, and a bicycle rack, with a lion symbol. Now if you don't know, the lion from that bicycle rack, comes from the old British Rail logo, which is a lion on top of a wheel of some sort. The logo was used between 1948 towards 1965, before the iconic double arrow logo was implemented. A video about the topic can be found in the description below. We also have what looks to be some high quality assets for the overhead wire poles, and the tracks down below. So, let's come up to a conclusion then. Now, my final review, and the conclusion of British Railways, is this. To put it short, I think this is the best railway game inside of Roblox. It probably the best free railway game in the world, if I am being a bit bold. And you can definitely compare this game towards Train Sim World 3, even though Train Sim World 3 was made on another platform, which does give it some advantages. However, this game is the best railway game on Roblox, full stop. So, as always, like and subscribe, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.